Today we're going to be going through how to do a foiling tack. Some prerequisites you might want for doing this: you want to be able to obviously foil, and you want to be able to foil upwind and downwind, and be able to probably turn around carving from toes to heels, and just be generally kind of comfortable where you feel you're at the stage where you want to be able to turn around without dipping down in the water all the time, and yeah, you're not scared of getting hurt by the foil or anything like that. So a foiling tack is obviously the version of a turn where we turn into the wind and turn upwind and then go back the other way, as opposed to a jibe where you turn when you're going downwind. To start with, we're going to be edging hard upwind. We're going to be looking upwind where we're going to turn. Make sure you're clear in the opposite direction, of course, and then start edging harder and harder into the wind and bringing the kite up to 12 o'clock above your head. When you bring the kite up to 12 o'clock, you're going to be bringing it up with the bar out, so it's not pulling you out the water too much. And then as it gets to 12, you want to pull the bar in, and this will make you get a little feeling of weightlessness on the board. As you do this, you're going to want to keep turning into the wind. As you're turning into the wind, you want to start carving the board round to face the other way, and as you do that is when you pull in, you get that weightlessness, and that's when you start to change your feet. It's really important that you change your feet during that period of weightlessness, because if you change your feet while you've still got a lot of weight on the board, then you're going to push into the foil and it's going to send you off balance. So the whole idea is to move your feet when there's not much pressure on the board. You do this by pulling in. With the kite at 12, you'll feel a bit weightless, and then you can just change your feet and turn around quite easily. As you change your feet, you're going to bring your back foot to the front of the board with your other front foot, and then once you get there, you move your previous front foot now to your back, and you'll be facing the other way, ready to go. So once you have turned both your feet to the front of the board and then turned around, starting to put your foot back, you want to pull down to send the kite back the opposite direction from where you were going. This will give you the propulsion to keep going and stay on the foil. A couple of common mistakes people have when doing a foil tack. First up, they'll turn the kite up to 12 but keep the bar in too much and have too much power the whole time. This will just pull you off your board, or you'll get pulled out the water, or if you're strapless, you'll just get pulled off the board. So to counteract this, you really want to have the bar out as you're going up through the tack, and then you just pull the bar in enough so you've got enough power to just get that feeling of weightlessness, so you can change your feet without coming off the board or without pulling the foil out the water, and then crank it down the other way to go back. So as with everything in foiling, this is all about just time on the water and times practicing your tack. A lot of people, including myself, just go through this movement hundreds of times until it becomes kind of natural and you actually start to understand it. At first it feels like you'll just never get it. Then you'll start getting some on the water where you touch back down, but it feels like an eternity until you can actually get the movement smooth and consistent. So really I hope this video helps you. You can just watch the movement, watch me doing it, you can watch other videos of people doing it, and it's really just about getting the whole movement right in your head and getting all the timing right, and this just comes after time on the water and practice. So just get out there, practice this movement over and over again, find a spot which really allows you to do lots and lots of tacks, and over time it will just become better and smoother, and you'll eventually be getting it every time.